Hello everyone, I am Ransom Ryder. I'm hanging out in the kitchen. Today's menu, potato salad. Now, before we start adding all these ingredients that I've got fixed, the kitchen food should be an adventure, a journey, but potato salad is one of those things that I absolutely love. Like, I love potato salad with chicken, with barbecue. I like just a bowl of potato salad on its own. And I do, full confession, I do like my potato salad to be slightly on the warm side. All right, I'm gonna get started because I wanna build a base. This is about a cup of mayonnaise. I am in the Southeast United States, and therefore the mayonnaise that I use, if it's not homemade, and today it's not homemade, I use Duke's mayonnaise. I'm a big fan of Duke's mayonnaise. So in goes the mayonnaise. Now, the secret ingredients here on this potato salad, you know, my mom, my grandmother had their Sunday potato salad. And often they would fix it Saturday night and have it ready to go for the next day. And they had a very standard potato salad that they did not deviate from, except on rare occasions, my mom might try something a little bit different. But we're gonna step outside the box today and do just something a little bit different. And I'm gonna put an ingredient in here that I absolutely love. I'm gonna come in with some celery. And I love just that flavor of celery. I like that little bit of crunch, that little bit of that wow factor. So celery is a big yes for me. And often, 90% of the time, I don't think that my mom really ever put celery in hers. Now later on in life, she did start liking celery in her potato salad. This is some chopped onions, and you guys that hang out with me, you know that I don't like stuff super chopped up. But if you're making this to take to a dinner or, you know, to a function with friends, you might want to chop your onions a little bit finer than I chopped these. A little bit finer than I chopped these onions because they're not super fine. They're not chopped up super fine. But you know, often I don't even use the onions. I don't use the onions. Now here is the first part of where I'm gonna deviate from what I grew up with. You know, I grew up in the Smoky Mountains up in North Carolina, deep in the Smokies. No radio signals, no TV signals until very late, the late 80s, we started getting that stuff. So I'm gonna deviate a little bit from what I grew up with, and that I'm gonna use multiple kinds of pickles here. This is a spicy kosher, and I'm gonna pop that in. And that still has some juice on it. I don't like a really dry potato salad, I don't. All right, now this is like a buffalo style dill. It's a kosher dill, but it's been spiced up in a buffalo wing style, and it's really tasty. Let me just give it a taste. This has a little bit of heat, and it just brings a flavor. And potato salad is really about leveling up flavors. And remember, when you're making potato salad, use ingredients that you love, make it the way that you love it. Now here, I took some baby dills, and this is a bread and butter like baby dill. Let's get this into the mix. And I am a big fan of a baby dill. Now the pickles are in. This is my secret ingredient. This is the ingredient that I very rarely find people using. This is just a diced water chestnut. Now, this is gonna add a lot of crunch. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. And I have a lot of them here. I don't know that I'm gonna use all of them, but I definitely love I love a water chestnut. So that is my first secret ingredient, right? The main one that I really love. This is a little bit of pepper, just freshly ground black pepper. And then I want to come in with a little bit of salt. Now remember, salt and pepper to taste, and you could always add a little bit of that later at the table. Now, this is something else that I'm gonna add here. My family used paprika as a garnish, but if you can see that, this is a beautiful, deep, deep red, vibrant paprika. And I wanna share with you here, if I can, the front camera, there it goes. This is a Hungarian paprika, if you can see that. This is a Hungarian paprika, and it's a really good paprika. Grown, ground, and packaged in Hungary, Szeged. And I just love this stuff because it has a density of flavor that's lacking in some of the other paprikas. But now if you don't have this, and this is hard to come by, you'd have to probably special order it unless you've got a great grocer nearby. Just a regular, like a smoked paprika would be good. You know, a really nice paprika, a mild paprika would be good. But normally we just use this as a little bit of a decoration on top. But today I'm gonna put it in the mix. What the heck, I'm just gonna, the whole thing's going in, right? The whole thing. And that's gonna really flavor the potato salad all the way through. Now here I have a little bit of mustard. That's just gonna give us some tang. And I like a little bit of mustard. There are times where I will skip mustard and use a couple of other things in my potato salad. And in case this is not tangy enough, I have a little bit of extra pickle juice, and I have a little bit of extra apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna taste this and we're gonna find out if it's good. But my sauce, my base, is getting ready for the potatoes. Now I have one more thing. Let's set that to the side. And I like to put a few eggs in. And I feel like all potato salad just needs a couple of eggs. And just give these a fine little chop. I like the pieces to be large. I don't want it to look like it came out of a food processor. I really don't. I'm just not big on the processed, use a food processor. But now if you use one, it's okay. But it's easy to just give these eggs a little bit of a chop. And I'm gonna tell you a real quick way to quicken your preparation. Boil the eggs right in the potatoes, right? They're gonna heat up to a really high temperature that's gonna make it all okay. But you can throw your eggs right into the potato pot and let them boil. Just remember to remove them. I want one more egg, and I'm gonna show you, this is crude, but I'm gonna do it. I just normally pop them right in and give them a slice and dice in the bowl, because that way I've got less dishes that I have to be concerned about. I would actually just have this in progress, and I would pull my peeled egg and throw it in there and give it a chop just like you saw right there. I'm a fan of less dishes. The fewer dishes I can have, the better. Now I have here a few eggs that I've saved to the side, and we're gonna use those later, so don't go anywhere. We're gonna use those eggs a little bit later. Now I wanna just fold all this in, get it fully incorporated, because the next step is potatoes. And my potatoes haven't fully cooled down, so I have drained them. The potatoes have been drained. Can you see those on the overhead? The potatoes have been drained. This is about 2 pounds of Yukon Gold. Let's pop those right in. So I drained these potatoes at the sink, and then I let them sit in the pan to get all that moisture off, because really I don't want a lot of just moisture in the potato. These are cubed potatoes, and I always start my potatoes out in a cold water so that they heat up evenly all the way through. You want to be careful about that and make sure that they heat up evenly. I'm going to use a big spatula, and we're going to start incorporating the potatoes. This is where you do not want to overmix, because you could break your Yukon Gold potatoes down and turn this into a different style of potato salad. But right now, this is a chunky potato salad. And you could take this out and put it in a serving bowl. Let me just give it one more stir. And we're gonna taste this. This is where I come in, and we wanna taste it for seasoning. And I might need some apple cider vinegar in this, so let's just give this a taste. Now, I also love bacon in this stuff. Like, give me some bacon. And, you know, I could need some extra mayonnaise. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna come in with the remainder of my water chestnuts. I'm gonna hit it with that little bit of extra salt. And I want the extra pepper. This is just the remainder of the pepper I had. I didn't want to over pepper. And then I'm gonna just bring the level of tartness up. I wanna bring that level of tang up. That's a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Now, let me get this set to the side. Let's give it another fold. Oh my gosh. This smells delicious. The color is absolutely beautiful. You know, I could even do a couple of pepper flakes in here. There's a lot that we could do here to personalize and make this your own recipe. All right, I think that's gonna be really good. Let me just get a little bit more. Don't be bashful, let's try it again with those little extra add-ons. Oh my gosh. Everybody, come on in, get a bowl. Now, we're not done yet. We're not exactly done, because I want to come in and give it a little bit of a fancy look, right? I want a little bit of a fancy look. So I'm going to come back in, and I'm just going to slice up a couple of egg pieces on top to make it look pretty. And my mom was always such a pro with slicing these little pieces of egg. She was way better than I am at it, but I love a couple of little pieces of egg thrown around just to make it look cute. I mean, let's make it look cute. I'm coming in with a little bit of, you might be able to see this. This is that red Hungarian paprika. And let's just try to dust a little bit of that on top. And I want to get some with that Hungarian paprika on it. And you know, what the heck? This stuff is so good. I'm going to just tap a little bit right on the top of my individual serving. This is beautiful. Let's give it a taste. This is the final taste test before we serve it. And I can fix that little spot where I'm taste testing this. I can't believe how good this is. I mean, really. This is so good. Do not hesitate to make this for your holidays, for your picnics, for every day. Potato salad It's just not for a special occasion. It's really just for every day. Treat yourself, make something wonderful, and don't be concerned about fine-tuning this recipe. Like a little bit of cheese would be good on this. Oh, I just got one of those crunchy water chestnuts. I got a little bit of that bread and butter pickle that has a little bit of sweet. The hot, spicy, the onion, the celery. I'm Ransom Ryder. Come hang out with me in the kitchen. I need friends, right? I need some friends in here. Thank you to everyone that's followed. I'm looking forward to seeing you, and let's share some recipes. I want to share some recipes with you. You share some with me. Grab a seat. I've got plenty of potato salad to go around, and we'll make more. I will see you on my next adventure inside the kitchen. Come hang out. Bye. Bye. I'm going to eat a big bowl of this. I look forward to seeing you guys. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.